welcome back to another video, and today I have an amazing updated Altergeist deck profile for you guys, but this is not normal Altergeist. Today I have Altergeist Dogmatika Altergeist with Blazing Vortex, actually, Prosperity, and a lot of other cards. This deck has been like a lot better. So this is my profile for today. I just realized I have a 13 card side deck, so yeah, that's a thing. I guess that happened. So be sure to smash the like button, comment down below what you guys think of Altergeist's format, and of course be sure to subscribe to the channel because every single subscriber helps out a ton. And if you guys do subscribe, I'll do my best to make it very much worth you. And remember, you guys can always unsubscribe if you're unhappy with the content. And without further ado, I guess let's get right into the video. So first off, we are running one Altergeist Conquery. Conquery is really good because it can special summon itself when the opponent's monster declares an attack and just negate the effects of the monster they control, which is actually really useful in the long game, and it's pretty searchable too, so it's a really nice card to have as a solid one of. We have triple Altergeist Marionetter. Marionetter obviously is a one-card starter. It gets you into Protocol, into Manifestation. All of these cards are really, really good, and it just gets you into them, and that's why I'm running that. We have triple Melseek. Melseek is absolutely amazing, I'm not even gonna lie. It attacks directly, and then when it inflicts damage, it can just send the monster they control to the grave, which is really great. And you can also link it off and search your our next card over here, Multi-Faker, directly from your deck to your hand. Now, Multi-Faker. When you activate a trap card, you can special summon it from your hand and an Altergeist monster directly from your deck. So, why this is good with cards like Infinite Permanence, while they aren't that good this format, Multi-Faker makes it good because you get to do a one-card combo during your points, so you can go Imperm, then Multi-Faker effect, special summon itself from the hand, special summon directly from the deck. Our next card, which is Altergeist Silk with us. Silk is really, really good and really powerful because Silk just is able to bounce a card your opponent controls back to their hand at any time, and that effect is just pretty busted, not gonna lie. So Silk is definitely a good tool in the deck, and this is my Altergeist lineup, a 12-card monster lineup. I really think that these are the perfect ratios. I don't think I would change these ratios at all. Like, with consistency and everything else about it, I think these just kind of work the best. Let's get into our next card over here. We have triple Dogmatika Ecclesia. Ecclesia, we all know as a card. It's a really, really good card. Obviously, you can search a Fleur-de-Lis, your punishment, and that's basically it. And that is really, really, really good. Not to mention, you can special summon it from your hand and stuff. Like, it's just a really, really good in a deck like Altergeist, or if you normal summon Melseek, make Link Rebo, you get to search Multi-Fakers, special summon Ecclesia effect, search punishment. Like, that's already enough to win the game. Ecclesia mandatory. I think this is like the only way to play Altergeist right now. While Altergeist is still good without it, this is like the only actual competitive way that you might have a chance of winning. We have one Dogmatika Fleur-de-Lis, the Knighted Fleur-de-Lis. Obviously, like, there's not much to say about this card. It's absolutely amazing. And if you have punishment in your hand, you're searching this card, Titanic Clap can summon it. It's just a really good card. Triple into your servant. This card is pretty pricey, so you guys can run triple summon limit instead. But other than that, I definitely recommend running it if you can. The deck is super consistent, and this card allows part of that to be, like, yeah, it's a really good card. Definitely a mandatory 3 in the deck. Obviously, being able to also send an Entes or a Titanic Lad, you just plus off of this card a lot. Triple Pot of Prosperity, our other expensive card in the deck. So this card is way better than Extravagance in Altergeist. We don't have to run a bunch of dead cards in our extra deck anymore because we're afraid that we'll banish something with Extravagance. No, we can run actual useful things, and Prosperity will literally do more because we get to Excavate the top 6. So, like, I don't know, Prosperity, it's a million times better, even a billion. It's just really, really, really good. We have one Manifestation over here. Manifestation is a really cool combo with, obviously, Melseek, but I won't go into that, I think, because that's pretty, like, self-explanatory. Manifestation, though, I think it's... you guys can run that, too. I think one is more than enough if you can, like, manage your resources well. We have double Altergeist Protocol. Protocol is really, really good because Protocol actually is a negate, and it makes all of your cards basically unaffected. It's a misc, and people don't see that, but it's literally a misc, which is amazing. It's a bad misc that can negate stuff, so it's like, it's a misc, yeah. We have triple Crackdown. Crackdown, in my opinion, is one of the best trap cards ever released. You can steal your opponent's monster, and that alone is enough. You can, like, if you time it well, you can end their turn, you can end their combo, you can steal their card, and then what do? Like, you get a free body, and then it's just really, really good. Triple Crackdown. Triple Dogmatika Punishment. Now, Punishment is a card I don't even know where to begin with this card. It's really insane. You just send from your extra deck like an N-Test or Titaniclad, pop one of their cards. If you send an N-Test, pop another card. If you send Titaniclad plus on the end phase, searchable off of Ecclesia, you're technically running 9 copies of this card. It's just a really, really good card, and it's definitely a mandatory 3-of. We have triple Ice Dragon's Prison, our third expensive card in the deck. Ice Dragon's Prison is really, really good in this format, and it is an inherit out to Dragoon, which is really, really nice to have. Yeah, so triple Ice Dragon's Prison. We have triple Infinite Impermanence. This card is also pretty pricey as well. It's like 20-25 bucks, I think, last time I checked. And Imperm, while it's not the bestest format, even if the Imperm doesn't actually do anything, like it won't actually change the game state if you Imperm their card, just activate the Imperm so you can summon your multi-faker from your hand in your opponent's turn, and so on. It's just really, really good for when you're forced to go second, and when you're forced to go first, it's not even that bad either. Imperm is still a good card. And yeah, triple Imperm. You have double personal spoofing. I definitely think you guys can run that 3, but I had a really hard time cutting it down to 40 cards. That's why I'm at 42, and with my third spoofing, I just couldn't find space for it, so I had to cut that out. But once again, spoofing is a really, really great card. And we have triple Solemn Strike. Strike, obviously, I think it's the best Solemn card. You guys probably know that I think that because it can negate monster effects and Judgment can't, which a lot of people forget. Strike, in my opinion, is better than Judgment, but of course, it's all up to personal preference. Don't just, like, use my list because of what I say. If you guys don't like my list, then just fine-tune it to your playstyle and it will be fine. Like, if you like Judgments, play Judgments over Strikes. Onto the next deck, we have double N-Test. N-Test, obviously amazing card. I'm not going to go over it. A pop is really good, and you can send it with Nadir and Punishment. So, like, yeah. We have one Titaniclad, same thing as N-Test, except that it's not a pop. You can either special summon or search. Usually I find myself searching Fleur-de-Lis with this card, or searching Ecclesia if I don't have one, which I probably do if I sent it. The only way I didn't is if I, like, had a punishment or something, I don't know. But, like, yeah, it's a really good card, but at more than one, I feel like it's just useless. One Abyss Dweller, because you actually do end on 2 level 4s more than you think. With Marionetter and Ecclesia, I find myself having 2 Ecclesias, or a Marionetter and Ecclesia all the time, and having something to go into with them, especially as oppressive as this. You can also run Tornado Dragon. They both work. It's just really, really great. We have triple Altergeist Hextia. Amazing for the OTK, and of course, it's just a really, really good card being able to negate stuff. Attack over here, 1 Altergeist Kidolga. Kidolga, when another Altergeist monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target 1 monster in their graveyard and special summon it, but it cannot attack unless that Altergeist Kidolga has already attacked that turn. So why this is good is if you have Kidolga and Meloseek, then you can always inflict battle damage by attacking directly, and just steal like a Dragoon from the graveyard. Because, like, yeah, it can do that. So, it's really, really good, but at more than 1, it's useless, but I feel like this is, like, still something to consider running. I think it's a good card. Yeah, we have 1 Magistus. Artemis is really, really good. Obviously, being able to send the Ecclesia to the grave so you can summon the Fleur-de-Lis. This card's really good. We have, the 1 Phoenix along with the 1 Unicorn. Obviously, the Nightmare cards will always be staples. They're just really good cards, what can I say? We have the 1 Phoenix, or I just said that. We have double Linkuriboh. Linkuriboh obviously synergizes with Meloseek. I would not cut this card ever, it's amazing. The 1 Anima, same thing as Linkuriboh. For Meloseek, it's really, really good. And finally, the 1 Alamirage, because same thing. With this, it's really good. With this, it's really good. Like, it's just a really, really good card. Oh, and it actually can synergize with Conqueror, but whatever. And that's basically it for the main and the extra deck. Onto the side deck, just some Kaijus you guys can run. These are all options. This is a bit of an outdated side deck though. Like Sphere Mode, Evenlies, like Imperial Order Judgments are an option. An option is Lightning Storm. You guys can run Cosmics. Literally anything you want. Heavy Storm Duster. Not Duster, Heavy Harpy's Feather Duster. All of those, like, are a very good option. That's basically it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash that button. Comment down below what you guys think of Altergeist. I think they're pretty cool. And, of course, be sure to subscribe to the channel because that would be pretty awesome, I guess. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, guys. Peace.